I knew I was happy on that road and I knew it was going to get me to Digne. What am I going to do? So I've set off, I've had a butty and a bottle of pop. The art gallery and the cafe associated with it were shut and, well, didn't really look that good, as it happens. Looked a bit neglected, to be fair. So now I'm going along, it's the southern shore of the lake, and I'm going to come to a bit of a finger in the lake that sort of heads south. I'm not really sure if it does that because there's a stream coming in or not, I don't know really. But it's just a finger pointing south, and I'm going along one edge of it. I'm going to come to a T-junction as I cross over the narrowest point, and I'll be doing a right turn. Now, I have deleted all of the waypoints and effectively just said, get me to Digne. So, in principle, I don't exactly know the route I'm going to take, but what I'm expecting is when I do that right turn, that road leads all the way to Digne and doesn't involve any balcony roads. So, I'm expecting to stay on it all the way. Now, if it's anything like this, I can't see that I've got any complaints. I am beginning to settle. Oh, hang on. I'm just not sure if I'm going to... Let's see what we see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a lake down there, I think, on there. Ah, there you go. All the way down there on the left. I'm beginning to sort of settle down with being here on my own. In some respects, if you look at this, it's tarmac. I ride on tarmac at home, don't I? I don't really have any issues with riding on tarmac at home. Do it without a thought. And this is no different, apart from I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm having no issues in terms of language, because I very rarely speak to anybody. And when I do, they speak English. Probably speak it better than I do. And I'm getting settled with wandering out when I get to my hotel. It kind of vaguely started in Le Chambray. I did take as soon as I got checked in and settled down, I did walk out. And I was heading for a pizza kiosk, which had a big sign on it saying it was closed. But there was a restaurant behind it, so I went and had a look at that. And that had a big sign on it saying it was closed. Did have a little bit of writing on it that I think said there was another restaurant a mile away. I wasn't in much of a mood for walking a mile. But I was beginning to start to sort of get out of this isolation-y type thing. And then when I got to Lemure, I headed into town. Okay, didn't find anywhere that was open. But I went to their restaurant, sat there quite happily on my own. And today, I'm sort of feeling kind of quite relaxed. I'm heading to Nimes, and I sort of cancelled my original hotel that I'd booked. It was in the sort of inner ring of Nimes, and the more I looked at it before I left home, the more I thought, I'm not really sure about this. But all of the hotels I've had so far have all had their own secure parking. And the hotel I'd booked in Nimes is basically on-street parking. A little uncertain about that. Yeah, I've got to see the lakes down there again. It is absolutely cracking scenery, to be fair. And just look at the blue colour on that when you look over my shoulder, looking backwards. It's just lovely, and there's no complaining about the roads. I'm not in much of a hurry to get past that motorhome. Just as well, really, given the amount of traffic that's going in the opposite direction. So where was I? Oh yeah. So I kind of thought, maybe I'll find another one. I had a look around, and I found a Campanile, the same sort of hotel group, and it's a little ways outside of Nimes. It's kind of in the country a little bit. So the nearest thing to it, I think, is the supermarket about a mile away, something like that. But they have their own restaurant. and that's where I'm going to be eating tonight, in their restaurant. I feel comfortable enough to do that now. A little bit out of my comfort zone on my first 2 days. That's all fading away quite nicely. Good to see a few bikers out, innit? Woo! You do like their tunnels? And just look all around. You've got absolutely cracking scenery. Flipping lovely out here. There's the bridge over the narrower part of the finger from the lake. So there's going to be coming up, got my right turn to do shortly. I have to admit, I see a lot of motorhomes all around France. Speed camera. Not that I'm going to get caught at any ridiculous speed today. Kind of like a bit of a gorge down there now, isn't it? I'll have to have a look when I get home and see if it's a river coming into the lake or a river going out to the lake. Just out of interest, not it's going to make any difference to me today. Did me right turn a little while back. It won't be particularly interesting, so I will be cutting it out. But I am enjoying this road. Be nice if the motorhomes got out of the way. And I could get a bit more of the jazz on, I think. Oh. Yay! Will I get both of them? Oh yes. Oh, road to myself now. Now it was good before. It's just going to get better now. Says he. My sat-nav's telling me to turn left. And I knew I was happy on that road, and I knew it was going to get me to Digne. And what am I going to do? Well, to be fair, I'll follow my sat-nav and see what it gets me. It's a little bit different, this, isn't it? Not the nice, sort of smooth, curvy road. Although it's not doing bad for being twisty. It's just not the same. I keep saying this, I don't usually know where I am. I definitely don't know where I am now. The road I was on would have got me to Digne. I can't remember how many miles it was going to be. But now I don't know where I am. And I don't know where I'm going to come out. But the road's getting better, and the scenery's still pretty good, isn't it? Okay, I'm a ways off from all of those mountains. And it's a bit more greenery than I've been used to so far today, but this is alright. Now, this looks like a decent sized town. It won't be Digne. It's still a fair ways away from that. Now. Signposted for Digne. I'm back on the original road I was on now, I think. And it looked good on Google before I set off here, but it's looking an awful lot better now that I'm here. What can I say? I've got a thing for overtaking today. It hasn't turned out to be too bad a ride, bearing in mind I'm effectively riding without waypoints, and therefore potentially I'm on roads I didn't really choose. And the diversion I took, I actually thought it was alright in the end. Didn't enjoy it quite as much as this, but I was enjoying myself all the same. The road's a bit quieter too. Now, if I remember rightly, there's a place called La Vernette along here somewhere. And if I do a right turn, I end up on a balcony road. If I follow it round to the left, I head off back to me, head off down towards Digne again. And I'm gonna follow the road round to the left. Right, I'm on this for 35 kilometres. Quite enough time there, eh? Get him next time though. See? Have I got the appetite for another overtake? What do you reckon? Looks that way, doesn't it? Closing in on him. I know I'm not getting past him, but just look at the road. Look how twisty it is. Blooming great fun. I think this is a road that you just have to sit back and enjoy. It really is good. And here we are, arriving in Digne. Now at this point I'm going to get some petrol, because my tank's a bit low. And then once I've done that, I've got about 110 miles on the motorway to get to Nimes for sort of early evening, late afternoon, depending upon how you want to define it.